For example, Charles Darwin also. Charles Darwin, he is one of the evolution scientific distributions. So he is the taken the example of lifestyle of in particular regions, Galapagos Islands. He is observed to the external features of pinch bird, like the nose and feathers and bird size and bird colors. What is the difference in same bird and same species? What is the difference in between two regions, so like the Nearctic regions and Galapagos regions? What is the difference in climatic? Each and every animal and living style of adapted by and like that to characters adaptations like that to depend by that particular areas of regions that is living in particular areas. So he is Charles Darwin, he is observed to the particular species like that to pinch pinch bird. He is uh, Galapagos Island is different structure and feathers and nose length. So, and neotropical regions, he observed same species of bird. So difference is observed different of bird size and feathers and lifestyles also. So he is what is the difference in particular areas of particular in places. See, he observed the evolution that is called as the his name gives to the evolution. So each and every animal like that the particular places and particular adaptation and the external features depend by the environment regions that is called as the climatic conditions. So some climatic conditions in some continental areas is different and some continental areas is different because that that areas are occupied and forests and green forests and rainfalls and physical temperatures like that pH and temperature and humidity also. So that is the total occupied that is areas of climatic conditions. So that is called as the choose the scientific Charles Darwin is called as the name of the evolution. The evolution. Each and every animals and each and every organisms are depend by the evolutionary factors. Then the climatic condition what to do that influenced by punal characteristics like that terrestrial animals. So different of aquatic animals and terrestrial animals because the living style uh, and migration style are different in terrestrial animals and aquatic animals. So why? Because the each and animals migrating adaptation. Why migrating or depending but two regions, two factors. One of the reproduction aspects are reproduction and nutrition. Those are animals migrate to the adapted to two factors like that one reproduction systems and second one then nutrition based on nutrition. For example, the pelican bird living in particular areas of like that Russia. That is monsoon of winter monsoon is migrate to the Russia to and our country, Andhra Pradesh, Pulicat Lakes. So because of only reproductive system, at the same time nutrition based. That is called as migration. Some species, aquatic animals also adapted to the migrations like that too. For example, Anguilla and Echinus. So he is some type of aquatic animals also adapted by the migration. So based on migration, two types. One is the reproductive activity and second one is the nutrition. So that is the each and every region. For example, our geographical regions are six: Palearctic, Oriental, and Australian regions. So each and every regions, the each and regions by the climatic conditions, the pressure to climatic condition, the particular areas of regions of it's called as the influence to growth of climatics. See, I will explain the some uh, PowerPoint presentations. I am sharing the screenshot. See, yes, are you there? The PPT is your, see the PPTs? Yes. So this is our PPTs. See, our complete six Palearctic regions, Nearctic regions, and Neotropical regions, and Ethiopian regions, Oriental regions, and finally the Australian regions. So each regions are completely depend by the particular areas of like that to the climatic conditions are influenced by the climatic condition. Each and every animal surveillance by depend by the particular climatic conditions. So already, I will yesterday classes I discussed the particular classes and particular areas. So what does the influence by climatic in particular areas like that? To see this style, this slide is so this slide, the Palearctic fauna, the grey wolf, and Norway rat, second one, and third one, Siberian tiger, and fourth one, giant panda, and fifth one, polar bear. So this is the area. See, observe the location in the image. That particular background conditions is different, like that. So this is the polar bear is living in only ice bergs, like that. For example, imagination to our particular region, Jammu and Kashmir. So that monsoon has entire the earth layer occupied the icebergs. So and that same the grey wolf is living in Iceland. So the particular the physical formations and physical structures are different is there. So this slide is uh, remaining the some faunas of Palearctic regions. So each and every region, then the particular areas and particular uh, occupied is. So this is the complete all regions, and yesterday I will show the particular uh, like classes. Then today and discuss only for that the climatic conditions and panel peculiarities like that each and every animals are influenced by the climatic conditions in particular areas. So that is our next class is continental drift and theory. What is the continental drift? Who is the continental drift? First, Alfred Wanger, the organisms of continents and oceans. The oceans region is the seventh place and compared to the our geographical areas. So Alfred Lothar Wangers in November 1st, 1880, November and 1930 was a German polar researcher, geophysicist and meteorologist. During his lifetime, he was the primarily known for this achievement in meteorology and has a pioneer of polar research. But today, he is most remembered as the originator for the theory of continental drift. So, by hypothesizing in the 1912 that the continents are slowly drifting around the Earth, the continental Nurturing his hypothesis was controversial and not widely accepted until the 1950s, when numerous discoveries such as paleomagnetism powered strong support for the continental drift and thereby a substantial basis today model of plate tectonics. See, is the continent dips and oceans. Is the geophysicist and meteorologist, the scientist, one of the Alfred Loher. In 1830 is born of November 18, 1830, November 1930. See, is the hypothesis of continental line and continental drift of oceans in give the 1912. See, this is the particular he is lava, the cloud rock on to hot liquid rock. So it is called as the name of the lava. Under it, Wenger anthropologically missed to locate as a solid evidences for the is hypothesis of and theory. The particular is how to explanation and exploit of this rocks liquid is called as the lava. So the Alfred Wenger was the German scientist was formed the theory of plate tectonics and proposed the idea of continental drift. See, he is the proposed by the German scientist is proposed by the theory of plate tectonics. What is the tectonics? The tectonics means of under layer of layers and under land layers of the particular continents or particular layers. Name is the study of tectonics is the idea of continental drift. This theory states that Earth is broken into several plates that are the constantly moving and drafting, resulting in changes to the Earth. Like that, earthquakes, tsunami, and for example, environmental effects, environmental disaster management, like that. So the plates that are constantly moving to one place to second place, like that. For example, A place to B place, B place to C place. So that is called as the constantly moving and drifting, resulting the changes to the earth. Like that, the first formation of the particular earth surface of earth layers, the oceans. For example, after that, oceans are they have having the tsunami and earthquakes. The layers are moving to drifting and resulting moving to changes the earth. See, everyone you know that this is called as the uh, environmental biodiversities. So this is called as the earthquakes and tsunamis. See, he is around the theory of continent drift. See, Latvia seas and groundwater. See, this is one. This theory of continental drift is early processor to the theory of plate tectonics and states that all present continental masses are once connected as a single land unit called Pangea. Pangea subsequently broke apart with each segment drifting to its present location. See, present location. The formation of Earth, then some era. The formation of Earth, some go back to era. It is the tectonic, the period of Pangea. The Pangea subsequently broken a part of with each segment drifting to the present location. The each and every segmentation drifting one place to another place. It is called as the continental drift. The major weakness of that theory was the lack of flexible during the mechanism to explain why the continent had the drifted. See, the continental drifted because of one particular layers. It is called as to earthworms and earthquakes, tsunami, and whatever it may be, the disaster management like that, the particular areas. So that is called as the continents and drifted. The one place to the formation of another place. That is the form to the one by two another areas. The next one, what is the continental drift and ideas before its time? The what is the timings? The Wanger's continental drift hypothesis, the evidences used by the Wenger, fit of South America and Africa, fossils match across the seas, and rock types and structures matches, and ancient climatics. The ancient climatics is different. The areas of the particular areas. See, this is called as the rock types and structures matches. Ancient climates. The main objection to Wenger's proposal is the inability to provide a mechanism. So that is the continental drift, and that is the function of continental drift. So there was no confusions. The mainly he is a scientist, German scientist of Wenger. So the fit of South America and Africa, the fossils matches across the seas, the rock types of structures matches, ancient climatics. So each and every geographical region of geographical regions, the influence by the climate, the climate are different. The structure. See, for example, I, I'm for example, give the for example of like that too, is imagination of Galapagos Islands, pinch birds, and different neotical pinch birds are different too. Why? The particular areas of climatic influence by the animal. So the before an idea before its time. What is the scientist is the idea before and after? The Alfred Wenger's the first proposal is continental drift. Hypothesis is 1915. They published the origin of continents and oceans. The continent ocean, main oceans and the uh, tsunamis. Before sea tsunami and after tsunami, and the area, the sea structure is complete changes because the earthquakes and the formation of rocks and climates are completely different that areas. So this published of origin of continents and oceans of who is the publisher? The publisher Alfred Wenger. When we was published in 1915. What is the original contents of oceans? Is the proposed continental drift of hypothesis. The continental drift hypothesis is a super connected content called Pangea, and being the breaking apart of about 200 millions ago. These climatic hypotheses are 200 years ago. The Wenger's evidence of continental drift. What is the continental drift of continental drift evidences? The divided the four complete evidences is there. The first one, the fossils evidences. The what is the fossils? The fossils formation the million years of ago and 200 million years ago is formation by the entire layer of earth surfaces. It is called as the fossils. Like the two dinosaurs and some turtles. The turtles are living in lifespan is the 100 to 190 years. So that is called as the fossils evidences. And the second one, rock formations. The rock formations, it is called as the rock formation name is lithosphere. Lithospheres means the formation of rocks and the stones. Then third one, climatic evidences. The climatic evidences. What is the earth layers of climatic evidences? See, observe the monsoon is the our monsoon climatic is different. Summer climatic is different, and winter climatic is different, and rain time is climatic different. So that is the evidence of climatic evidences. Then fourth one, geographic evidences. What is the geographic evidences? The geographic evidence is mainly living in areas of animals like that terrestrial animals and aquatic animals, and the region of particular areas, it is called as the geographic evidences. Some scientists have rejected this theory because of some give the some points. Scientists have rejected Wegener theory of continental drift. The most scientists in 19 years believed the Earth was cooling and shrinking, causing the continents to move and mountains to from. So, because of some scientists have rejected this theory, why? Because the mainly two objectives. Mostly scientists are 19 years of believed the earth was cooling and shrinking cages from the continents cooling and shrinking. Then third one, the theory of continental drift, stated by the Wenger as a German meteorologist, says that Earth once had a single landmass that broken up into pieces, which have the since drifted apart. The scientists call this gain landmass and Pangea, which means all Earths. So that is called as the main continental evidences of main four objectives. The first one, fossils evidences, rock formations, the climatic conditions, evidences, geographic evidences. Wenger's Wenger's problems. He could not find the force that was causing the continents to drift. Because of this, he could not conceive anyone that continents could move. He died in Greenlands on an expeditions at the time of his death. No one believed his hypothesis. The technology development during the 1940s changed all that because of the technology development too in 1940. So Wenger's problems are another type. No mechanism to causes continental drift. And second one, proposed continents were moving through the ocean's crusts by uh, country centrifugal and tidal forces. So the earth layers and ocean layers are tidal forces and centrifugal forces. If so, continents could be deformed by there isn't enough force from either to move continents. His theory was not accepted until after his death. The plate tectonics. In 1912, Alfred Winger's, Wegener's theory of continental drift. Wegener did not explain how continents could move. The Arthur Holmes explained how continents ride on convention currents in the mantle and move. Mantle core, it is the layer formation name is mantle core. And ocean bathymetry, depth measurements, and magnetic fields, reversible data in oceanic crust provided evidences of sea floor sparing but without a time of scale in the 1950 and 1960s. So this is the our complete our geographical regions name is Africa, India, South America, and Antarctica, Australia. The tectonic plates on the world were mapped in the second of the 20th century. See, this is the 20th century, second year of technology. See, this is the living in the particular regions. One place to migrate to another place is the arrow mark is there. This is the yellowish color, and where is the migration and migrate to the green place too, and the and orange areas. See, this is migration. Migration adaptation because of nutrition choice and reproduction choice adaptation to some animals. The major tectonic platelets on the earth, the North American plates, European plates, and South African plates, and African plates, Indian, Australian plates, and Antarctic plates. So this is the moving the then force of climatic conditions and some evidences of earth conditions is there. So what is the evidence for the continental drift? So each and every scientist and every aspirants are having the evidences because each evidence is based on the that theory or believe or not. So mainly everyone and study the maximum of the proof of evidence that is called as evidences. If the continents moved closer, then they would fit together like a joggers fossil and was once called a Pangea. So that is the Pangeas of organisms and the living adapted to the one place to another place. The living animals in largely spreaded lands have the similarities like Indian and Madagascar have similar mammals even though they are far apart from the each and other. The fossils have been found on either as an oceans. So like that, the oceans are one place to one other place like that South America and Africa and Australia and South Americans. So that is the evidence of proof of the formation of area. See this slide also North America and Europe, Asia and South America, Africa, India, Australia. So what is the coal swamp? Those this is the coal swamp areas like that. This border is this border has a name as the equator because these areas of temperature uh, rainfalls are in moderate is there because of this is the cool swamps. So the slat disperse here. This is the only seas because of this occupied the only salt disparities. The next one, deserts areas. Though this is the upon the layer of equator, upon the layer, it is the name of the desert areas like that, African and some like that Sahara deserts areas. Then next one, reef. So reef in upon the layer of equator, the this mapping of salt to despite cool swamps and sand deposits, glacial fields and coral reefs, along with the trophic zones formation etc., indicate the strong evidences in favor of Tanzania of about the 20 course of years ago back. So what is the formation? How to the formation of coral reefs? The where did the found the coral reefs? The main coral reefs find the Australian, like that the Australian sees the coral formation by like that. For example, Great Barrier Reefs of coral reefs. The coral reef formed by a calcium carbonate CaCO3. So it is the one of the cylindrite animals. So this is the continental drift in particular areas of 200 years maybe and Laturius 65 by MP and Gondwana and Pangenia. The source of memeology, third edition of this is the Jurassic period and Triassic period. See, observe the Triassic period by 20 or 200 may BP and Jurassic period is 65 maybe BP. So that is the observed clear this continental drift in the variation of despite of the years. So this is the this continental drift by the Earth during the Cretaceous period. The Cretaceous period, the sequence of events end of the Cretaceous period of South America drift westward, breaking from Africa, Cenozoic era, the continued drift to yielding current continental spatial arrangement. So the spatial arrangement of to the areas in like that the Earth during the Cretaceous period. The Cretaceous period mainly the particular region of the American drift to wastelands and a break from the Africa regions. So see these slides also know the what is the difference in each and every image. So this we have the four images here. The first one is before 200 and after 130 and 70 and today. So see observe this is the life cycle of um, life cycle of organisms of and life cycle of continental drift. The first one 200 years ago and third one 200 years millions years ago. Then third one 130 millions years ago and 70 millions ago and this is the today. See observe to the continents are dispersed to the occupied to the particular areas. So gap period is there. So first one no gap in the continents and the last one is the so many gaps by the each and every continents. The cases of plate of motions. How to the plate motions? because of oceans are placed one by place the another place too. Uh, the like that the moving the tectonic plates is uh, due to the tectonic plates due to the uh, convention. The convention is the movement of heated materials due to the differences in density that are caused by the differences in temperature. The temperature and heated is the physical features of caused by the particular region of particular areas. So that is called as the physical features like the temperature, pH, and temperature, pH, humidity, heated, and everyone is physical features is everyone influenced by the climatic conditions like that to the particular animals. This cycle convention currents is called as conventional cells. See, this is the convention cells. The trench, South America, mid mid Atlantic range, and Africa. So the convention current is the how to heated the material expand as rises. The the central to plate tectonics is the understanding the linkage between sea flora spreading and currents and upwelling hot mantle rock that held is the molten rock that solidifies as the new crust at the mid-ocean's ridges. The mid-ocean ridge system is the main avenue for the release of the heat from the interior of the earth. See, the layer is the three parts divided by three parts: mantle, core, and crust. The crust mantle core. So mantle is the layer of middle and crust is the underlayer. So this is the expenditure, the formation of layers of earth. Mantle, sorry, crust, mantle, and uh, core. Crust, mantle, core. So three layers formation by the land. So the mid oceans ridge system is the main avenue for the release of from the heat from the interior of the earth. So why? Because the earth is formation by three layers. The first one, crust, mantle, core. So that is called as the how to the heat production of earth. So the earth crustus. See, this is the earth layer. This is the magma. See, observe everyone. You know that this is the environmental effort, like the environmental condition, environmental disaster management is there. The of avel of mountains is the results of continental and collisions such as the formation of the appliances when the pana formed by the collisions Gondwana and Luthuria's continental collisions are the turn of the results of tectonic plates motion which the results from seafloor spreading which release heat from the earth interior. So this is the earth crustus uh, or see this is the layer of uh, the first one, the appear first on the earth surface layer, it is called as the surface layer, crust, and second one, mantle, and last one, core. So this is the layer. The lithosphere, lithosphere means occupied the stones. It is called as the lithosphere, crust, and upper most solid mantles. The mantle, core, and crust. So this is the our land. So the composition crust and to the make continuous extensions can make the cracks and valleys. The what case of continental drift. This sea flora spreading moves tectonic plates of the earth crust to lithospheres. The lithospheres is the name of the lava, the produce of lava. See, this is the continental volcanic areas, the releasing of liquid material. It is called as lava. That is the stench. Stench means difference in between one of the layer, the oceanic crust, and this is the volcanic area. Volcanic area. So that is in between the layer called as the stench. The continental drift. How does it occur? So thus that is the convention current cases of swelling of molten materials to earth surface For example, ocean flora from chains of underwater volcanic mats spreading ridges. And third one, new sea flora formed and pushed away from upswelling as a new molten materials appears. The fourth one, magnetic polarity evidences. That is the in oceanic thrust and the continental volcanic areas. See this layer, observe to this layer, north to south, north to south. See this image of, are you visible this slide? Indra Priyadarshini. Hello, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this slides visible clearly.
No, sir. Slides are not visible.
Slides are not clearly.
Actually, I'm not seeing any slides, sir. Only
Why?
the geology, geography
Yes,
2020.
yes.
Only the desktop I'm seeing.
Acha, okay. So next one, the see observe this slide. North to south, the continental evidences of Alfred Wenger's the continental margin similarity evidences, old and new. The fossil similarity evidences first one. The second one, margin similarities evidence of old. The folded rocks evidence, rocked forms in called as the lithosphere layers. And fifth one, mid-oceanic ridges evidences, mid-oceanic evidences. And the sixth one, mountain highest increments of evidences. And the seventh one, volcanic eruptions and earthquakes evidences. And the eighth one, spreading sea flora evidences. So this is the complete of uh, continental drips by the proof of evidences, the scientists. Then next class tomorrow I will discuss the principles of animal distribution. The animal distribution like that this particular areas and particular living in, and how to the migrating and how to the distribution of principles of animal distribution, and other principles of distribution are follow, that what is the give the some scientist theories and evidences. And next class I will discuss the complete complete classes, and again I will give the important syllabus questions and important questions also. Thank you. Any doubt, please put on the message, and I will rectify.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right, right. Okay. Bye, bye.